Ned, how do you feel, man?
I want to be in Rebos with a fucking trophy in my hand on the dance floor! That went in! That fucking went in!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Melbourne Madness of 2025. Today, you'll see four sides who create content online in the Australian footballing landscape take each other on. SC Helos, ourselves, Pitchside Productions, aka Watsonia, One Nil, and East QFC. I highly urge, if you haven't already, to check all of these channels out. Now, before we go any further, this event is sponsored, and it's sponsored by my dear friends at Nardo and three local businesses, Barbudo Constructions, Select Cool Rooms, and Western Sydney Boat Covers. Without them, this event wouldn't be able to go ahead, so I can't thank them enough. Because for those who don't know, we're from Sydney, and all the boys we're versing today are from Melbourne. Nonetheless, that's enough chat for now. Let's get straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed in Melbourne. It is Friday afternoon. Thursday night I flew in, and if you guys know Bridie Drake, I got seated next to her on a Jetstar flight, and she started clapping and cheering when the plane landed. Look it up on TikTok. It's there. You'll see me in the background, great hoodie on. She actually woke me up. Nonetheless, I digress. I'm here with my dear friend Jobinho.
Hi.
I just met him. Don't get in strangers' cars. I'm joking. I've known Jobinho for 10 years. He's our Melbourne Ultra of the SC Helos Ultras. Yep.
Yeah.
But you know, it's never. He doesn't support Melbourne Victory or Melbourne City. You know that.
Fuck them. Oh, dude.
He's a huge Shinji Ono and Dino Kresinger guy. Now, this video, we are hosting an event / tournament down in Melbourne, which I think personally, at our level of kind of production and operations, a big achievement. Now, I will say a massive thank you to four sponsors. For those who don't know, Football Australia are paying for all the championship sides' accommodation and travel throughout the Australian Championship. Thanks to these sponsors, we've been able to get down to Melbourne, yet alone host a tournament down here. Western Sydney Boat Covers, shout out to you, Big Al. Barbudo Construction, shout out to you, Jez. Shout out, Select Cool Rooms, shout out to you, Frefamations, with the informations don't get done for defamations. And then shout out, of course, man, to Nardo, who supplied the kits, by my dear friend Bo from G-Dart, but also home to some of my favourite humans within this industry, Reese Reshays, who is essentially responsible for SC Helos. He's the guy who helped me do the initial branding and continues to help me with the branding. He is incredible, and Caleb as well, and massive shout out to Beck as well as part of the Nardo team. So with that in mind, this video, we're actually going to cover the kind of the whole process. So it'll be more than the games, man. You'll get a bit of an insight as to my life. And now we're, oh shit, Jerb. Shit, ow! Welcome back, we're on our way to Melbourne Madness. Shout out to Jobinho for lending me his car. It's early morning, got up at 5:30, we're getting after it, you know. We're up at 1:30 last night, and now we're on our way to Watsonia to set up for the day. It should look shocking weather, but it's the one plus side about synthetic pitches, and then the clubhouse as well as undercover. So we have an incredible setup today. We got 4 teams playing today, for those who are unaware. So we've got 4 teams playing today. Each team plays each other for 30-minute games. Then the 2 best ranked teams at the end of it play each other in the final. On our behalf, we have a lot of the boys. So we have, for example, Jimmy Jam, Chubbs, Pete, Dom, Ned, myself, you know, just club legends, left, right, and center. Jobinho, if you will. And then we've got the boys from Let 'Em Shoot. And then we also have a bunch of ultras from Melbourne playing in our team. Around 5 boys from Melbourne. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hosting and organising an event down here in a different state has definitely proven to be one of the bigger challenges I've ever taken on, but we're here now. Everything's good to go. I think we're going to go to Kmart quickly, get some coat hangers to present all the jerseys, the fine little details. And I'll probably get a Pepsi Max, and then that's that, man. We're ready to go. So yeah, we'll see you at the ground.
Bro, the camera's freaking me out. I was making all these excuses.
We're currently in the sheds. We're here maybe 3 or 4 hours before the first kick-off. We're just setting up the sheds for each team now. Shout out to Watsonia, great facility, walk out there. So we've got 1 Nil in here, we'll have East Q in here. We come through, we'll set up, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's set up. But you just come through here. Hey mate, come here. Back left. Your speakers, this and that. and then bang bang. So we'll have Pitchside Productions, and of course our guardian angel Jimmy Jam up top there. Rain, hail or shine, baby, we go ahead. No matter how bad the weather is, we go ahead.
We've just laid out all the jerseys. We're here for a great day. The weather's pretty average, but you know, always grateful to be out here on the football pitch, especially being interstate. You'll see we've got the nice pink jerseys done by Nardo, with little details with SC Helos in the middle. On the other side, we've got Watsonia Heights. Nice and simple, blue, red, white, with their logo just straight in the middle of your chest. Boys should start rolling in about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we'll check back with you then.
All right, we're out here, man. They can't say we don't love this game. They cannot say we don't love this game. We're here. Bro, look at that dog. Someone... Look at this dog, man. That's a Himalayan fucking bear. You see that? It's not picking it up, eh? Oh, yeah. Bro, look at that dog, Joe. It's huge. Now, Joe's from Newcastle, and he actually doesn't know I'm a huge Sunderland fan. Big fan of Lee Catamol, actually. No, we're here setting up gazebos. This is Joe, part of the Pitchside Productions and Watsonia team. Good morning. Yep, it is a good morning, isn't it? Oh yeah, man. Look, we love this game. Look at Chubbs, man. Look at Chubbs. Tells you any different. Anyone who ever speaks shit about SC Helos, right? Anyone can talk shit about us. They can say, this is what they can say. They can say we're shit. They can say we're gronks. They can say this and they can say that. But one thing they cannot say is we do not love this game, man. We love this game. It is raining sideways and profusely, and we are out here setting up for a tournament in Melbourne. I'm from Winmalee. Let that be known.
All right, hey everyone, it's Jack here at Melbourne Madness, Melbourne Ultra, fill in for SC Helos today. Weather's looking good, Melbourne turning out as always, but yeah, you'll see me on the pitch. I like to think of myself as a bit of an obese Iniesta, so I'll let you know how I go. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.
Nah, I'm not panicking. You know what? I'm relaxed as. Coming out of retirement, you're going to see, you want history? You want history? You're going to see the old striker of Watsy come out.
Hey guys, it's Daniel and Hutch here at Melbourne Madness. Getting the DJ deck set up. We're going to have the music blasting all day. What type of music we got playing today?
Mate, we've got one of everything. We've got some throwbacks, a couple of FIFA classics, you name it. We're in for a big one.
Just a great day to get out here and pretty much just have a bit of fun, have a few drinks, play some football, eat some good food, and yeah, should be pretty fun.
What's that? We say cash, peas. In school, but you don't do ticks, don't take the piss. Trust. Anytime I step out, man, cut me quick and.
Listen up, listen up. Already said that. Alright, first things first, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's here today. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to everyone who's involved with SC Helos. Now, the second thing, and we have to get this off the bat straight away, I want every team to nominate their version of Jimmy Jam. So Pitchside is Mick. Yeah. We obviously have Jimmy Jam. Now, have you got a Jimmy Jam?
Wardy. Yeah.
Wardy? Yeah. Who's your Jimmy Jam? Sorry, you're just getting chucked into this. Sam versus Ward, right? If he scores before you, you owe him a case. Mick, if you score before Jimmy Jam, he owes you a case. In that game? Yes. Now, boys, listen up. If the selected Jimmy Jam of each team scores against you at the end, like a cricketer who's just scored a ton, we're going to make a guard of honour, get him up on teammates' shoulders and clap him off. Alright? Alright, for those unaware, we're just going to do half-an-hour games, but 40-minute time slots. We've only got one referee, no linos, just leave him be. Don't give him too much grief, eh? Like, I fucking don't know him from Bo, so... Nick, stay in your fucking box. Now, no preventable injuries, please. No fucked up tackles. As much as I love them, I commit them more than anyone. Yeah, please. Preventable injuries, can we please avoid them? I want every team to select a player for the Crossbar challenge. That will do at 4 p.m. It's like Phil. So we've got Phil. 1 Nil. Where's it from? From house? No. Now, last thing, change rooms, as good as they are, try and be in here minimally. Either out there, please interact with like Shearer and whatnot, vintage, authentic retro, they've come out, fucking if it was good weather, there'd be a lot of people here, is what it is. And then Chichio as well. Now, Chichio is like the youngin', he does A-League custom boots and everything. If you want anything on your boots, you can just paint it in like 5-10 minutes, heaps cheap price. Can't emphasize enough, engage with them. And then if not, we set up next to the benches a few gazebos. Please go stand under them. It'll be good for the cameras. John, is that exactly what you want? Everyone under the gazebo? That's it. Yeah, perfect. And then if not, we've got all this space up here. Besides that, does anyone have any questions? I may have left something. That's good, silence. Good. Lads, enjoy the day.
I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out.
It's fucking testament to the fucking relationship we have with Faulkner and all of that they don't know he's here. So let's go!
Oh, how's that?
How nice is this t-shirt? Do you reckon I'd suit it?
Yeah.
Tournament between Sporting Club Helos, Pitchside Productions, One Nil FC and East QFC. A special mention to sponsors Nardo, Barbuto Constructions, Select Cool Rooms and Western Sydney Boat Covers.
Let's get straight into it. Pitchside Productions versus East Q Football Club, brought to you by Western Sydney Boat Covers, the first game of the group stage. And now, in case you missed it, it's a 4-team tournament, and by the end of the initial group stage, the best 2 teams will play each other in the final. The bottom 2 teams are just knocked out there on the spot. Now, to give you further context, Pitchside Productions, they are actually Watsonia Heights Football Club. Pitchside Productions is their alias online, if you will. And we are playing at Watsonia Heights Football Club today, and I can't thank them enough for hosting us. I truly appreciate it. Incredible people, incredible venue, incredible setup. What a block that is, by the way. Now, if I was a betting man, I'm not a betting man. Actually, I do dabble every once in a while. That's a lie. I'll never lie to you again. If I was to put odds on this, I would say for the tournament as a whole, you'd probably have Pitchside at $1 to $3 to win it. East Q and 1 Nil equally, you'd say in that $2 to $5 range, and SC Helos coming in at probably $97.23. I don't know, something like that. We're shocking. Now, that's Tom Harris. Great content creator. But, don't let it fool you, man. These content creators, they put out what they want you to see. But there is levels to it, and you will see that later. He is quite the footballer. Now, Pitchside looking to make their way through, and look at that. That's into the trees. Let's sign him for SC Helos, man. I'm pretty sure that actually got stuck in a tree or it hit a colorbond roof, because there was definitely some commotion out the back there. Now, Pitchside, they're under a bit of the pump. No wonder why. What a touch. What a touch. Give it. And I believe this is Luke. Shit, his name might be Jezza. Guys, you're going to have to forgive me, man. There's a lot going on the day. I do forget names. But he used to play for Pitchside. Know that. So there is a player for East Q that used to play for Pitchside. Now, Watsonia, a.k.a. Pitchside, going down the right-hand side. Tom Harris going to get an early ball into the box. Ladies and gentlemen, his name's Cam, and he's just made it 1-0. Well done to Pitchside. Great start to the day, and a great ball from Tom Harris, might I add. Actually, an incredible ball, if you will. And our coach Mick was very happy with it. Not sure what's going on over there, but look at this, man. Look at this, and look at the production quality that Pitchside gives this man. Shout out to John. You know what, John, the narrator from Pitchside, that we don't really get to see the face of as much as we'd like. I speak for everyone when I say that. He actually an incredible footballer. And I just saw glimpses of it when he was just juggling and mucking around. But he has had some surgeries over the years, I believe, and some big injuries. So he doesn't lace the boots up anymore. So may the streets never forget prime Pitchside Productions, John. And there's Tom Harris getting chopped. I say he deserves it, man. The TikToker and Instagrammers, man, you get into him. Get into him. It's great content. Even though Tom he's a great guy. Fuck. What a legend. Tom Harris is always welcome at SC Helos. Now, oh, look at that for a flick on. Holy shit, it's 1-1. Even though I edit it, I just get caught up in speaking. What a goal that is from East Q. That little flick on behind. Oh, wow, man. Just quietly, that's actually an incredible goal. I've gone back and watched that. That's a great goal. I didn't really realise that in editing. I will say, now look at this finish, right? He's going to go through the keeper's legs. That's incredible. I've seen a thing before, or once upon a time, not sure when, but Aguero apparently used to aim between the legs. speaking of Aguero, fun fact, I met Matt Ryan in a cafe in Springwood, and I said to him, what's it like versing Aguero and Aubameyang, right? This is a true story, I swear on my life. Matt Ryan said, hand on heart, he goes, if they're good enough to play in the Premier League, you don't really end up fearing them. You know, like, they're all the same in a sense. If they're good enough to play in the Premier League, that's that. So you give every opposition that you face equal respect. That's what he said. I love that answer. It's true, man. It's not like Sunday League. That's a great ball in behind. Oh! And that would have been a goal against his former club. We're going to see more of him later. He is going to get the chockies, but just not there. But he will get some chockies later. Now, Pitchside, they're under a bit of the pump. They're actually under a bit of the pump. And look at that. Look at that. It should be 2-1 to East QFC, but it is not. And I highly urge you, if you haven't already, do check out East Q. A bunch of young fellas running it. They are incredible at what they do. I really love their stuff. And it caught my eye earlier in the year. Holy shit, it's 2-1. And that man's involved again. Look at that. He's getting the Gyökeres celebration now. I think we might see one later. How do you guys feel about grown men doing celebrations that other grown men do? Because me personally, I don't have a problem. But I do the sturridge. That's my one. Yeah, that's what I like. But when you're doing like the Gyökeres and you think you're Batman, Tom Harris has just made it 2-2, sorry. But yeah, what do you guys think of that? Let me know. Please do let me know. And here he goes. He's going to kick the corner flag. Personally, as an Australian, I want to see you punch it. But that's just me, man. That's just a Tim Cahill. I'm just a big Tim Cahill guy. I can't help it. I really am. And have a look at this for a finish. Beautiful from Tom Harris. Simply beautiful. Look at that. Keep it wrong-footed. Lovely stuff. It's not a complicated game. It's never... Oh, what a tackle! Holy shit! Oh, he's going to get him! Now, that's the man. They're great friends. And look at that. That's a great rear naked choke. Well done. Friends with Tai Tuivasa, and he would compliment you for that. I guarantee that much. Look, ball into the back post, possibly. Tom Harris, he's got a ball roll in him. It's going to fall out wide. Let's have it. Let's have it. It's 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely need a goal to spice things up here. Will we get one? Ball into the back post, into the mixer. That's a great ball. That's a great ball, and I'll tell you what, it deserved an assist. Unfortunately, not there for him. Now we're going to move on in the game. Pitchside looking to create something, really looking to get the chockies here, and they're going to burst into the box. It came bounding over. He's going to go into the back post. Look at this air swing, and that's lovely. It's 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. Well done to Pitchside Productions, and the big fella getting a goal to his name. Lovely stuff. That air swing's going to haunt this man. Have a look at it here. We can't particularly see it, but just that's a coach killer. I don't know if East Q even had coaches. I know we don't. And look at it from this angle. How good's the GoPros, by the way? Shout out to John, man. Tom Harris with the GoPro on here with the chest mount. Yes! Incredible finish. Incredible finish. Never easy to do when the world's on your shoulders. You know, the weight of the world. It's a very heavy thing to carry. Pitchside Productions, 3-2 up. This could be a very valuable 3 points. A very valuable 3 points on their hands. Let's see if they can hold out. And there's been a yellow card dished out to East Q from Mikel. Now, Mikel's the referee today, and one thing about Mikel that you're going to get to know, he doesn't give a fuck. I'll be honest with you. Oh, there's Tom Harris kicking the ball away. Mikel don't give a fuck. And he wasn't paid to be there either. So a massive shout out to Mikel. We did give him an SC Helos jersey. But yeah, he wasn't paid to be there, man. He just turned up because he loved the game. That's all he wanted to. He just wanted to be there. So I appreciate him so much. He's the best, man. He is the best. I can't emphasize how cool he is. Oh, there's Tom Harris going along. Oh, go on, son. He's bursting into the box, bursting onto the scene like Michael Richards. Cut set across, and what a last-ditch effort that is. That could save them. That could save them a point or 2 points actually. It's 3-2. Coming up with a tackle like that, man, that's incredible. And look at this ball, man. Just a bit of backspin on it. Let it sit in the corner. Are you going to time waste? No, that's not what Melbourne Madness is about. That's not what SC Helos events are about, man. Get these balls into the mixer. Let's get a bicycle going. Go, Tom Harris. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Unlucky to you. More of that. More of that in abundance, please. Now, East Q, they really need a goal here. We are into the latter depths of the second half. Let's see what can happen. East Q going to go out wide to the left wing. Lovely ball. And an even better touch, ladies and gentlemen. Send that to your friends, your auntie, just everyone you've ever met, known, and loved. That is an incredible touch, and he got the assist to show for it. And here's the Gyökeres celebration, I believe. That's Jay. Guys, let me know what you think of that. Personally, big Sturridge celebration guy. Otherwise, an incredible goal from East Q. That touch, insane. And a beautiful finish, by the way. Just calm and composed. Lovely stuff. That's going to take it 3-3. This was in the final minutes of the second half. Lovely stuff. Pitchside aren't going to get their wish. So, let's have a look at the standings. we're going to have the standings at the end of every game. Here's Tom Harris bounding over to Mikel. Good luck, brother. That's going to get you a red. Why? Because Mikel don't give a fuck, man. He's one of those guys, man. He's one of those guys. Both Pitchside and East Q on a point each. Goal difference obviously nullified. And let's head into the next game of SC Helos versus 1 Nil Football Club.
Nick from Pitchside Productions has done line-up for all 3 games. So I think we should sabotage them and rub out the 2 later on. Yeah, go on then, we're going to wipe these out. Yeah. What's this? Not the first one, leave the first one, because they're already playing. Yeah, wipe these out. Now Mick's lost his line-up for game 2 and 3. Great sabotage. He's a good manager, you know how to fix this.
Right, lads, round of applause. Alright, look, we're essentially a bunch of misfits, but that's what SC Helos is all about. Now, for those, where's Chubbs and Ash? Shit. Better than we learn it out on the pitch. I want everyone to just say their names quickly. We'll start off with you. Sam.
Jeremy.
Samuel.
Sean.
Riley.
Cooper.
Pete.
Pedro.
Arthur. Jack. Jimmy.
Don. Joe.
Chubbs. Alright. Now, do any of you have nicknames to go by? Like E.G. Dom over there. If you hear us saying Baby D, that's who we're talking about.
Kmart.
No. Shut up. Right. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, now. Riley, Samuel and Jeremiah that are joining us are from higher leagues than Nepean Division 2. So my tactic today is them 2 up top. Riley, stand up please. Yeah. Samuel, stand up please. Jeremiah in the middle. Now we're going to match Jeremiah with the work rate of high from Chubbs.
I'm holding midfielder.
After that we're going to have a man who fucking loves looking like a footballer but sometimes just doesn't want to play. We've got Ash at right midfield. Look at him right now. See, he fucking looks like he's ready to play for PSG. Now, Anton, he's going to play first game with us, and that's the guy there from Shearer's Cupboard. I believe he plays State League, something like that. Now, this back line, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to fucking know something, right? We went to a school called St. Columbus. It is up in the Blue Mountains, and for some reason it played in the Western Sydney and Sydney, like, private school comps. We, by all odds, should have been 101 to 1 to go through. And this is Nan goalkeeper Jerb. Stand up, show them how tall you are. We beat all the private schools, sporting schools in Western Sydney. Right, that back line got us there. Today that back line will take us to a trophy. Okay, we'll start with that. Dom at left back, Ned at left centre back, myself here, Pete. We haven't got the most pace in the world, but we've got Jerb in behind. Jerb, just don't get chipped. All right, Anton, you're starting left midfield and red at Now,
let's just put it under them early.
Than what we can see. That's it. Score more than what we can see. It's about points, tournaments, stuff.
Go forward and get the fuck back. That's it.
Now, any final words from anyone in the change room? This is a democracy, not a dictatorship. Jerb, any? Ned, you surely have some words for this football club.
Aggressive, don't be afraid of cards. If you're tired, sub off.
Yeah.
Energy. If you're tired, put yourself off.
Yeah, we need energy.
Only you would say that. That's sus, bro.
That's crazy.
What'd you say?
If you're tired, pull yourself off.
Yeah, he says that all the time.
Stay away from G.
Yeah, all I ask for is effort, big tackles, big hits, nothing more, nothing less.
That's it.
All right, let's go warm up. Ned, how do you feel?
I'm excited, it's a bit cold, it reminds me of Katoomba.
You gotta be willing to die for this fucking badge, right? Otherwise, get the fuck out of my club. Jimmy Jam.
Strong man, 1, 2, 3.
Strong man! Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. SC Helos versus 1 Nil Football Club, brought to you by Barbudo Constructions. Now, Barbudo himself, the man behind Barbudo Constructions, actually a former Redback, so I speak about this business very fondly. Now, there's Petey Poo, our Russian right back. Now, for all the OGs, sing it with me. Give me a right back from Russia. He's 5 feet and we call him Pete. Oh, what a song that was. I need to do more songs in 2026. I really need to come up with some more chants, man, because that was generational. Oh, what a Russian right back that is. Yuri Zirkov, Denny Cheryshev, some of Pete's favourite ever players. I don't blame him. Now, look, bad touch in the middle. Anton from Shearer's Cupboard gets straight onto it. He's looking for the let him shoot, boys. This is going to fall to Jeremiah. No, it falls to Samuel, his brother. It's 1-0, the quickest goal in SC Helos history. Oh, Samuel from Let 'Em Shoot, a Canberra NPL legend. Have a look at it from this angle, man. What a finish this is. Shout out to Anton, quite the winger. And look at that, just a cut back. Beautiful slotted finish. SC Helos, man. But you know deep down in the heart of hearts, it's only a matter of time till we shit the bed. It's only a matter of time. But until then, we'll live, laugh, love. Because there's nothing else to do. We have nothing better to do. And have a look at the GoPro angle here. Once again, a massive shout out to John from Pitchside. Incredible production qualities. And here we go. Here we go. 1-0 up. Let's see what we can do here. We got Ned Pearson-Burke, a.k.a. Julius Caesar, the Canine Whisperer at the back. It's going to fall to Gerbinho, who played goalkeeper once in a school tournament in 2017 and did a decent job, but since then has never laced up the gloves. There's Petey Poo getting into a bit of a kerfuffle with the goalkeeper gloves, speaking of. They're going to get a shot off. No bueno. Yeah, I speak Spanish. I'm bilingual. Now, Gerbinho is going to take the goal kick. Get rid of it, lad. Just get it out there, see what happens. Because that's why. Jeremiah with a touch. And Ash from KOTP in behind. What's Ash going to do? Oh, he's going to strike it. Oh, I had a bit of venom on it. Oh, wow. Well done to Ash from KOTP. And he's actually now the Park Lee technical director, one of the youngest technical directors of a football club in Australia. Massive shout out to Ash. Now, ball into the mixer. It's going to come out for a corner. It's going to fall to Jeremiah. Jeremiah looking for Chubbs. Chubbs, who's he looking for? He's looking for a Falcon. Oh, let's have it. I've got to move into them a bit more. You know what I'm saying? I've got to move into them a bit more. Now, Jimmy Jam's coming onto the field. I left the raw audio in on that one because I wanted you to experience the rain and the wind. I don't like to make excuses. I've never been an excuse maker. But we can't ignore factors of the, Mother Nature. Now, they're in behind. Who are you going to call? Mildini. Yeah, that's a nickname I've earned from my block at Joey's this year. Come on, man. Come on. That's a block and a half, and it ended up giving me a fairly horrid injury, actually, from the synthetic. But have a look at this, man. Just get that last foot in and see what happens. In halftime, we go 1-0 up.
Let's go. It's fucking tough out there.
I mean, this is a good day, man.
It's one of the hardest. This is one of the hardest.
Nice.
This is one of the hardest days I've had.
See, if you can't do it on a rainy day at Stoke, where can you do it?
Where can you do it?
This is the place to be. If you're not here, you can't do it.
As you'll see there, John getting hands on and putting the GoPro on Jimmy Jam. So Jimmy Jam has the chest mount on. I just want to say that. And he has got goalkeeper gloves on. I know. Jim, afraid of the cold, doesn't like it. Despite growing up in the Blue Mountains, he grew up in the lower part, so he didn't really experience the full brunt of it. Now there's Gerbinho with an early scare. We're going to revisit that. Once again, Gerbinho's not a goalkeeper. We should have probably recruited one, but we didn't. My bad, dude. My bad. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving factors. I know a lot of people have been disappointing with our summer football, but here we go. Gerbinho, come out and claim it, lad. See what happens. Oh, there's a bobble. Shit. 1-1. 1-1 with 1-0. Come on, man. Unlucky to the boys. These things happen, you know. Now, I'm going to get the ball off the kickoff here. Jimmy Jam with a chest mount. And look at that. Just rolls up Jeremiah's legs. I think that's a great kickoff technique because maybe he hits that on the volley, puts it up in the air like Hearts do in Scotland, and then let's just see what happens on the end of it, you know. Let's just get under it. Or maybe it's Hibs that do it. I don't know. Either way, they've got Australians playing for him. And shout out to Hearts, actually. They're having a great year. 1-0 in behind. Massive save from Gerbinho. More of that, lad. More of that. Great save. Now, ball in behind from Ned. And it's going to get cut back across. 1-0. They're pressuring us big time. Ball across the goal face. We're under big pressure. Gerbinho's on the floor. Don't know how that's happened, but it's hit the post. Thank God. 1-0. Ball into the corner. What are they going to do? They're gonna look to get this one in the mixer, man. So let's see what happens here. They're making their way into the box. They've burned a few of us, actually. They've burned a lot of us. Ned's going to clear it. Out to Jimmy Jam. Nice touch, Jim. Go, Jim. Go, Jim. Go. Look, come on, man, Jim. You got to move more venom. But to be fair to him, this is completely my fault. I lose the ball twice. Now watch what happens. I'm responsible for the downfall of this football club whenever it's... I will take full responsibility, unlike most owners in this modern day football, you know. I will tell you right now, I'm shit, and it's my fault. And have a look at this, man. Gets the ball on the edge of the box. What's he going to do? He's going to shift it out wide. And 1-0, man. This is actually a great finish, by the way. Look at this. Cuts it back. Little dink. Beautiful stuff. Unlucky to Gerbinho. You just don't expect it from those areas. I'm pretty sure... Now, stay with me here. Glenn Murray against Man U has like the perfect version of that finish. I'm pretty sure that's it. My memory doesn't serve me well. I'm not a goldfish, but I'm not You know, I'm not a photographic memory type of guy, but I'm somewhere in between. And it's Glenn Murray, I'm pretty sure, that had a flick on like that. And there's Samuel. Come on, man. The Let 'Em Shoot boys, right? I'll tell you one thing. I seen their videos earlier this year. I was like, it's Canberra NPL. No doubt it's a decent level. But like, until you're actually on the field with them and you're watching them, and bro, I'm telling you, the boys weren't really trying. Like, they were, but they weren't. And they glide. All of them. Including Riley. Jeremiah, Samuel, Riley. They all just glide. It's very effortless. It kind of reminds me, I know this is a fascinating comparison, but very much like Pogba used to do. It's like a glide almost, the way they just run, and it's so smooth all the time. And there's a massive tackle from Ned PB. Holy shit, Ned. Really let him pencil stuff. But yeah, the Let 'Em Shoot boys, man, it's very natural to them. And I'd love to see them, play competitively. I'd love to go watch that level, because yeah, I know the opponents weren't too much, but yeah, man, incredible stuff. Now, we're moving up the field here. There's my Redbacks tattoo on full showcase, man. What a lovely tattoo it is. Now, we've got a free kick here. You're probably wondering what the plan is. Jeremiah takes it early. He's going to shift it out wide. Goes to his brother Sam. Sam goes into the box. He could have gone down here, but he stays on his feet, man. That's a boy from rural New South Wales, you know, from the country ways, man. Stays on his feet. Now, they're going to counter. There's Jack at the back. Ultra Jack tracking back. Go, Jack! Go, Jack! Go, Jack! Go, Jack! Save it, Jack! What a block, Jack! Forces Jerbinho, and they're going to kick it out of his hands, and it's 3-1. As mentioned earlier, Mikel, the referee, he didn't give a fuck. But have a look at this. Have a look at this. This guy kicks out. Jerb's got his hand on the ball, and he kicks it. Should it be a goal? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, actually, I do know. It shouldn't be. But I can't blame Mikel, man. Look at that. Great block from Jack. And unfortunately for Jerbinho, that makes it 3-1. Unlucky to the fellas down there at the back. These things happen. Welcome to SC Helos. You know, welcome to SC Helos. We're going to look to get the ball into the mixer. Unfortunately, we're unable to do so. 1-0 are going to run away with it. They win 3-1. So let's check the standings. That takes 1-0 to 3 points. Pitchside and East Q on a point each. And then we have, obviously, SC Helos on 0 points and -2. Let's head into the next game, which is Pitchside Productions versus 1 Nil Football Club. Welcome to SC Helos, lads. You don't pick up 3 points very fucking often.
Anyone else getting the ear infection, or is it just me?
Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Pitchside Productions versus 1 Nil FC. Brought to you by Select Cool Rooms. My dear friend, Fref, part of Select. Can't thank him enough. Frefamations with the informations. Don't you ever get done for defamations. Shout out to you, Fref. There's Mikel, man. And Seba, I should say, has the GoPro on for the first half. Mick is on the sideline from Pitchside. The Irishman, we all know and love Mick. He is incredible. Now, Pitchside, they're going to go for this Scottish kickoff thing. We've already mentioned it. That's the second time we've mentioned it. No more about Scotland, man. But shout out to Hearts. I hope they win the whole fucking thing, man. I've had enough of Celtic and Rangers. I don't mind Celtic. I really don't mind them. Rangers, never got me, man. But speaking of blue, we've got two teams here. 1 Nil versus Pitchside. 1 Nil looking to get on the inside very quickly. Look at that for a flick back. And, unlucky. Unlucky. That was a great opportunity. And number 21, man, he's going to be a menace. And something about, what's Chicken Joe say? I don't know what Chicken Joe actually says. My bad. This is really bad commentary. But that bold man for number 21 for 1 Nil FC, incredible footballer. And something just tells me he was in elite places growing up. And maybe it just didn't happen for him at some point, But incredible footballer. Now, Pitchside looking to break down the left-hand side here. Great ball. Number 20. He's going to get folded. But he gets straight back up. Look at that. Look at that, man. Something tells me he's the kit man. Now, I can feel that in my nose. Something tells me he's the kit man, man. Because that didn't feel as natural as it should have. Now, I want you to listen to the raw audio of this clip. Because we have Coach Mick on the sidelines. And I want you to see how much he trusts his main man up front, Cam. Have a listen to this.
Cam has this.
Cam has this. And it was so true. Pitchside are up 1 Nil. What a lovely finish that is. Just on the carpet, man. Bit of a worm burner, that one. Lovely stuff into the bottom corner. Let's see if 1 Nil can respond. Now, this man, the skinny, angry Ginge, incredible stuff. He was a great footballer to have there on the day. He was really getting into his work, and he'll score. He'll definitely score something later, tell you that much. And the kit man, a.k.a. Birdie, I believe now, has given away a handball. He said that come off his shoulder. There's no need to lie. You got to own those things. Now we're heading towards the end of the first half. Coach Mick is going to be coming on and he's going to have the GoPro on. So we're going to leave a lot of the raw audio from Mick with the GoPro on. Here we go.
Been great, man. I will not be as good as you. Yes, you will be. Yeah, Seb. That's gone. Yeah.
Now, I love Mick. I love him. But there's something you really need to know. Mick actually celebrated his 50th birthday not long ago. I'm telling you, man, it's incredible the work rate he's going to get into in this game. There's a bit of foreshadowing. That's one of my favourite words. And have a look at this, bit of a tussle. Maybe a sign of things to come later. I'm not sure. Yeah, you didn't hear that from me, man. You heard it from someone else. Definitely not me. You heard it from Jimmy Jam. Now, Pitchside get out of that sticky situation. Tom Harris with a bad touch, then cleans it up with a great tackle. Who's he looking for? I hope he's looking for Mick. I really hope he's looking for Mick. In fact, he finds Cam, who's going to find Mick. Mick's in behind. Go, Mick! Go, Mick! Do it for Ireland! Unlucky Mick! Unlucky Mick! Shout out Shane Long, one of my favourite ever players. And let's get the raw audio of this clip here. Poor Mick, man, at the age of 50.
Tom! Yes, Cam! Yes, Cam!
Oi, this is just a rumour, right? Maybe it's just gossip. But Troy Parrott apparently saw that clip like 2 weeks ago, and it fired him up for what is otherwise known as one of the greatest international World Cup qualifying campaigns that the world has ever seen. So, you know, when next time anyone ever sees Troy Parrott out in the street, just go, hey, Mick from Pitchside Productions. I can understand where you got all your motivation from for that international break. And holy shit, man, he's just bodied him. Ball in behind. Pitchside, they're 1-0 up. 1-0 as it stands right. Look at this. The ball goes out. The boys think it's still in. Bit of a tussle. Eventually, they decide, hey, we'll have a throw in. Now, as it stands, obviously 1-0 beating SC Helos. Shock horror. SC Helos lost the game. Pitchside are on 1 point, so Pitchside really need the 3 points here. They can't afford... They can, but they don't want to get into a 1-1 draw here and then have to play for 3 points in the last game. Now, Mick switches this one outside. What's going to happen? It's a foul. There's been some heavy tackles in this fixture, and I'm absolutely loving it. But Mick's got the GoPro on, and he's going to have a very wholesome interaction with one of the 1-0 boys in a second.
I've got a cam on. I didn't even realise.
Yeah. It's a defibrillator. Keeping you alive.
You're doing just fine, Mick. And you're feeling alive. That's what we're here for. And free kicks like that make you even feel more alive. Oh, what a shocking hit. He's going to, you know what? He's going to sit on the ground and act like he slipped. He just realised as soon as he'd skied it, he sat on the floor. Now, it is 1-0. I believe this is Yanksy. And he's a State 4 goalkeeper coach. Very interesting stuff, right? Do not underestimate that job title right there. This man should have been a striker in NPL 1. Wait until you see what's about to happen. But in saying that, Pitchside are going to go forward now. And there's a big problem. Not Pitchside, 1-0 are going forward now. And there could be a big problem. Look at this, man. They're going to get a ball into the mixer. It's anyone's ball, and he's put it over the bar. 1-0 are continuing to barrage the Pitchside backline. And have a look at this. This is one of the greater opportunities as well. He should have had it there. Instead, he gets the ball out wide, but that's a great ball into the box. Oh, it's a spill. Hit it. Oh, get it out of there. Well done. That could have been a great opportunity. And 1-0 just keep on coming and coming and coming. Repetition, you know. Larry Wheels and Tom Platts would probably say that, you know. Repetition. I don't know. I'm not a bodybuilder. Now, this is Sam. Huge fella. Ball into the mixer. Great header. Keeper's off his line. Ball sits up, but it goes a bit wide. 1-0 continuing to get the ball into the box. This, to be fair, if I'm to be honest with you, they probably deserve a goal for this few minutes they had here. Incredible stuff, but that ball there kills a bit of the momentum. Now let's move on in the game. We're getting towards the latter stages of the second half. 1-0 continuing to go forward. Pitchside are going to pick up the ball, and Mick is in disbelief that he's going to get called offside in his own half. Nick versus Mikhail. Charity boxing event coming up, man. Lovely stuff. 1-0 continuing to go forward. Bear in mind, it is only 1-0 to Pitchside against 1-0. Yeah, wrap your head around that because I'm struggling to comprehend it even though I've watched this footage back so many times. Yeah, Pitchside, they're looking to waste a bit of time. But there's no, you know who doesn't believe in time wasting? The goalkeeper coach at Watsonia Heights. What you're about to watch is simply incredible. Boom! Lovely stuff. Rennie Higuita would be so happy with that. I love Rennie Higuita, my favourite Colombian of all time. Ball into the box. Not quite. 1-0 going to clear their line straight out to Tom Harris. And have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best goals you will see. Technique! That is exactly what that is. That is pure technique of the highest order. That, ladies and gentlemen, is football. That is poetic. That a goalkeeper coach knows how to strike a ball like that. Poor Mikhail, he just got caught up in there. Shit, get out of there, Mikhail. It's a bit dangerous, all those boys running in. But come on, man. That is one of the most beautiful strikes I've seen in a long time. And as a former goalkeeper myself, I got dropped for being overweight. That's not the point. It's not about me. That is an incredible goal. That is such an incredible goal. Oh, man. Have a look at this GoPro angle as well. Just watch the ball curve as it comes towards the camera. Oh, man. Of the highest order, ladies and gentlemen. That is a goal of royalty. Simply incredible. Pitchside boys, man. They're 2-0 up. You know what they say, though? 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in football. Especially when it's getting late into the game. But it's only dangerous sometimes. Yeah, it's not dangerous all the time. In Pitchside, they're going to have this game out. Nick on the ball. Look at that. You can tell he played in the League of Ireland. He actually he played for Shamrock Rovers. Now, that's full time. Pitchside with a massive 2-0 win. So let's check in on the standings. So, we have Pitchside going up to 4 points. 1-0 on 3 points. East Q on 1 point. SC Helos on 0. Let's go into SC Helos versus East Q Football Club. Let's check out what all the boys are getting up to right now. Great game from Pitchside and 1-0 there. Anton left wing. Riley up front. Ash right wing. Then we're going to get a 3 in the middle. Let's get NPL players on the ball, please. Jeremiah at the 6. Chubbs at the 6. Chubbs, you got to move. Of course. Sam at the 10. Of course. Back line, very strong. 2017 reminiscent. Dom, Ned, myself, Pete, Jerb, Chad, St. Columbus. Does anyone have any objections? No one has any objections.
When do I get to assist Jimmy Jam?
Mate, Jimmy Jam has to get there.
It feels so good.
Yeah, like I really want to make it happen. Make it happen.
I don't need one to do it.
Yeah. I need to make it happen. Wait, start me over Ashland.
Jim, do you want to communicate right now in front of everyone to your midfield 3K?
This is my lines together that. With an open net in front of me.
Go to the byline. It's
just going to be a comeback.
Peter.
Alright, you the far away, so you pick. Hold on a second. I pick first. Just further away, just.
It's the right one.
Left or right? Left. Your left. That's my right. Sorry, my left. Okay, so you got it. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, sir. Okay. You want the ball or the ground? Possession or direction? We'll take the ball.
Alright, let's play football. Let's finish how we started. Something we didn't do in the first game, but I guarantee we can do it in the second game. And if we start shit, then let's finish better than we started. Alright, Jimmy Jam, any final words? Okay.
Come on, boys! Run and stay warm. 1, 2, 3,
Game number 4, SC Helos versus East Q Football Club, brought to you by Western Sydney Boat Covers. Let's get into the pre-game.
Lads, I cannot emphasise enough. You have to be willing to die to get fucking 3 points at this football club. Quite literally, lad, right? And we are on our way to death. It is fucking cold. It is fucking windy. It is fucking wet. All right, let's play football. Let's finish how we started. Something we didn't do in the first game, but I guarantee we can do it in this second game. And if we start shit, then let's finish better than we started. All right, Jimmy Jam, any final words for this football club? No. Okay, strong bench.
Come on, boys.
Come on, Jim.
Run and stay warm. 1, 2, 3,
strong bench. Jim, you need to say it louder. Ned, how do you feel, man?
I want to be in Rebos with a fucking trophy in my hand on the dance floor.
Oh yeah! Into the first game we go. Shout out to Ned. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the funniest moments I've ever had in a football field. Russian right back Pete, lunging in at a ball with no one around. Let's watch the GoPro footage from this. Jeremiah. Ned's. Lovely.
Yes, what?
I'm still laughing. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, bro. That would have been one of the greatest own goals I've ever seen in my life. Now, ball gets headed straight into me. We clear it long. Goalkeeper's off his line. Riley's going to find Anton with a great ball. Anton, there's no one home, lad. Just slot it in on his left foot. And it is unfortunately just a bit wide. Anton from Shearer's cupboard, man. I think that's going to live with him for a second. And Jay from East Q letting him know about it. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. The East Q boys definitely know about it. But have a look at this, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just straight off the thunder thigh, man. Lovely stuff. Get that out of there. Now, SC Helos desperately need a win in this game. We desperately need a win. Let's see how we go about trying to come up with a win. East Q going down the right-hand side. Lovely stuff. Baby D there to intercept. I'm telling Ned, shoulder. Runner. Bang. No offsides off a throw-in. There goes the runner. Turbinho, come out, lad. Can't be bothered. Don't blame him. We're 1-0 down. Big problems there at the back. That's something we need to fix as a whole. Or is it? You know, these things happen. It's football. Goals are going to get scored. The more the better. This is what these events are all about, man. Community and just scoring goals. Unfortunately for Ned, they're getting off his shoulder there, but Ned will get his revenge. Have a look at this. We've got the GoPro footage now. Ball's going to get into the mixer. Russian right back Pete going up for a header. I'm going to keep this ball in. Shake a few hips like Shakira. Boom, toe poke. What a lovely sequence that is. He's going to find Sam. Sam, who's he looking for? He's going to look out wide. No, he goes straight down the middle looking for Riley. HQ might get themselves into a bit of trouble here. Back pass. I'm not sure what's been called, but apparently there's a foul. So there's only one man to take it. It's Jimmy Jam. Let's cut to the GoPro footage. Me.
For them. It was a push up. What are you saying there?
Do you want it? No. Jim.
They're a bit closer, no? No, just joking.
What do you think?
Jeez. Let's go keep this side.
No, go over the wall, lad. You're going to do it well. He tried helping you, Jim. Despite referee Mikel's antics, they were no help to Jim, unfortunately. And that's just the way things go, man. Unlucky to Jim there. You've really got to try and get that up and down like Dimitri Payet. You know, give your best Payet impression. Just get it up, get it down. Or go hard at the bottom corner. But hey, what would I know? And oh shit, we're 2-0 down. Oh man. These things happen, you know. These things do happen. It's part of football. Chubbs, he's not impressed in the middle there. Have a look at him. He's not impressed at all. Jebinho, man, he's not a keeper. And you'll see here, man, he's upset. Look at this. I'm like, oh, wrong footage. Why go to the left, dude? Oh, I don't blame you, man. It's been a long time since it was 2017, I tell you that much. Now, Samuel, look at that for a touch. Simply lovely stuff, man. Yeah. If we didn't have Samuel, Riley, and Jeremiah, and Anton, might I add, big trouble. Anton into Riley. Riley's looking for some options. Bit of a step over this and that. He's going to find Samuel. Samuel's going to play it wide to Jimmy Jam, and Jimmy Jam shoots. To be fair, not a bad shot, but it is straight at the keeper. That takes it into half-time. Into the second half we go. We're 2-0 down. We need a very inspirational performance. We need something to truly happen here. We need something to kick us into gear. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's get Chubbs on the field. Let's get Jimmy Jam. Let's get myself. And look at Sam. Bro, Sam, that's ridiculous, man. He didn't even touch the ball there for a bit, and he faked off two of them. There's levels to it, man. Now, I am going to find the ball here in this next sequence. Like I said, man, I'm a football club owner. I'm going to take responsibility. That is shit. That is shocking. That is disgraceful. That is disgusting. That is a shocking ball from me, man. Now, they're going forward. What can happen? HQ, they're looking to make something happen. Here's Luke, the former Pitchside Productions boy. Him and Ash getting into a bit of a tassel, as you can tell. Very high-intensity game there. Well done from Ash. Sam playing into the middle to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, he's looking for a left winger of note. AKA myself, I'm going to find Chubbs at the back post. Bit of pace up front, if you will. Hey, Chubbs, what are you going to do, man? He's got to ping it across. Holy shit, great save from the keeper. Falls to Anton, what a touch. Dinks it into the back. They clear it. Nah, only as far as Chubbs. 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. We scored a goal. How good, man. It was feeling quite difficult to score, so I was quite relieved in this moment, man. I was incredibly relieved, actually, to be truthful with you all. Incredible finish from Chubbs here. Have a look at this. Oh, composure, lad. Composure. Well done to you, Chabinho. Now, we're going to throw him. We're going to go down the line. And it's going to fall to Anton. He's looking to get one into the back post. It's going to fall to Ash. And I want you guys to let me know. Did this cross the line? Let's cut to the GoPro and goal.
That's fucking winning! Oh, fuck, man.
Did it go over the line? Well, look, I think it did. But Mikel, man, he's a one-man mission in the midfield. He's trying his best, the referee. He can only do so much. Now, HQ are going to break forward here, and they're actually going to score a third. Spoiler alert. But there's something going on in the change rooms. And I think we could feel it as a team. There's something suspicious happening behind the scenes. Something almost sinister, if you will. A rivalry brewing. Let's cut to the change rooms after this GoPro angle to see what was going on inside of there. Blasphemy, Mick. That is blasphemy. Leave my Jimmy Jam alone. He done nothing wrong. In fact, I'd say he's done nothing, either good or bad. Now, is that a foul outside of the box? Probably not. Probably not. Should have been in the box. But Mikel, man, he's trying to help us. Did I have him on payroll? Absolutely not. He just saw a bit of himself in us, I think. I think he just saw a bit of himself in us. And I think that's a very poetic thing. Now, we're trying to make something happen. We're 3-1 down. Let's see what we can do. Can we rally the troops, lad? Can we rally the troops? Tell you one thing. Me starting off with a toe poke's not going to get us there. Or maybe it is. Go, Sam. Go, Sam. Oh, unlucky. One of the ultras. Keeper comes out very well there. He keeps it in. What can he do next? We've got Arthur on the field as well. One of the ultras, number 23. He's looking for Ash at the back post, Sam, but unfortunately cannot find him. A massive shout out to the ultras that came and played for us as well. Sam, Sean, Cooper, Arthur, Jack. Incredible stuff, man. Incredible stuff. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I really appreciate you. It's always mad to play with people who follow the content and watch the YouTube. I love it. It's the best feeling, man. It's the best feeling. And yeah, they quickly learn we are shit. They quickly learn that. Now, HQ, what are they going to do? They're going to look for a man on the edge of the box. Are they going to find him? No, he's going to go himself, and it's a worm burner into the bottom corner. Unlucky for Jabinho there. He just gets wrong-footed. Have a look at this, lad. Well, unlucky Jabinho, lad. Those first few steps are actually quite critical, aren't they, in shot stopping? I haven't really looked at it until I've had to look at these GoPro angles. Jeb's going to go long. We're 4-1 down. But we dare to dream, man. We've always dared to dream. HQ, they're going to clear it. There's no possible way we could get ourselves into more trouble, is there? He's got to be offside. Oh, he's nowhere near offside. And fortunately, another worm burner. And like we mentioned earlier with Aguero, if you aim between the legs, you'd be surprised. You'd actually get a lot more goals than you think. Unlucky to Jabinho here, lad. He's not happy with himself either. There's a bit of head noise in that. Hey, Siri, play Chamber of Reflection by Mac DeMarco. These things happen, man. These things happen. Head up, Jabinho, lad. It's only 5-1. I've seen worse score lines at this football club. I've seen well worse score lines. It's not a problem. There's Jeremiah just twirling and just shaking hips, man. No other way to put it. Here's Ash doing a few step overs at 5-1 down. Great ball, high intensity. EastQ have just given up there, and Arthur's going to dink the keeper. Very interesting, Arthur. Just keeping a bit of that humbleness, if you will, at 5-1 down. Look at that, man. I love that from Arthur, eh? You don't give a shit how many goals down he is. He's gonna round the keeper. He's gonna sit him on the floor, and he's gonna chip him. It's that simple. Whoever signs Arthur for next year, you're getting quite the footballer, because that is some serious confidence. Now Ash is going to go long. Let's see what happens. It's 5-on-1, ladies and gentlemen. Ball into Jimmy Jam looking for a goal. What's he gonna do? Bro, no one told him to do that. Let's cut to the raw, Jim. Let's cut to the raw. You can tell that fella at the back felt like Declan Rice against Liverpool, man, or Prince Lil Kimpembe against Lille. Yeah, there's some ball knowledge for you, lad. That's definitely how he felt. Now, SC Helos suffers a second loss of the day. We have a -5 goal difference. And that takes EastQ to the top. Oh, we're shit, man. We're shit. Now, next game, we have EastQ versus 1 Nil Football Club. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1 Nil Football Club versus EastQ FC, brought to you by Barbuto Constructions. Now, there's a lot on the line this game. This is for a spot in the grand final, essentially. As Pitchside versus SC Helos, we have nothing to play for. But 1 Nil is on 3 points, EastQ is on 4 points. So, to be absolutely clear, 1 Nil have to win. EastQ, if they get a point, they'll go through. So, EastQ can afford to draw, 1 Nil cannot. It is that simple. Unless SC Helos were to beat Pitchside by a lot, if there was to be a draw, but I think you've got, a gut instinct that's probably not going to happen. Now, 1 Nil looking to make something happen early with the Japanese kit, Japanese-inspired kit, I should say, brought to you by Nardo. Nardo does all these kits, man. He's simply incredible. They design everything in-house. They produce everything to our doorstep, man. So incredible. So incredible. Now, EastQ on the ball here. They're looking to go wide. They're looking to get the first goal of the game. And I think they might just get it, man. Look at that for a step over. Ball into the mixer. Jay on the end of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 Nil to EastQ. A spot in the grand final is up for grabs here. And as it stands, EastQ have got one hand in it. Or one leg in it, I should say. Look at this for a finish, by the way. How good's the GoPro? Shout out to John from Pitchside Productions. I cannot emphasize that enough, man. Oh, that is lovely stuff. By the way, I've just had a realization mid-commentary. I'm so sorry if you're sick of my voice. I need to get another commentator on board, man. I realize I've been recording now for an hour and 15 minutes. Jesus Christ, man. Nonetheless, I digress. Let's move forward. I think that's my first time saying it today for all the ultras who watch every week. Holy shit, what a strike! I told you the Angry Ginge had that in him. First of all, retaliation is a must. Ain't there maybe ifs or buts. Second of all, that is a strike of note, man. That is hit so purely. I think it gets a tiny little deflection at the start of it, which changes the spin of the ball. My God, man. That is proper venom. That is proper venom behind that. I never watched that movie, but apparently it was pretty good. Anyway, nonetheless, I digress. I've said it a second time, and I'm not going to say it again. There's number 21, who I have firm belief probably played at a higher level. 1 Nil losing the ball at the back. You don't want to do that against EastQ. You can be punished for it. Jay's going to get a shot off, and it's blocked by Sam. I was thoroughly impressed with that block. That positioning there. Came to find out Sam is actually a goalkeeper, so that explains a lot as to his positioning at the back. He was in some very critical positions in these games, man. I was actually quite impressed watching it. I thought, oh, this guy's actually quite the football. He had an incredible mullet, but even better mind for football, EastQ breaking down the right-hand side here. Ball into the back post. Just keep your composure. What a save. What a save, Gordon Banks, man. Oh! Bit of a foul there. Now, lads, I'm not from Melbourne, but I'm pretty sure these boys all play at the same level. I'm pretty sure they're all State 4 and State 3 boys. I could be wrong. And for those from Sydney, it's a bit confusing. It doesn't work like our system. But State 4, essentially, I would equivalent to maybe Prems. Yeah, I'd say if they verse most Prems teams, these boys would be a fairly even matchup. Now, look, 1 Nil. They're trying to make something happen. They really need to go into this grand final. They need the 3 points here. It's half-time. They finish it off with a shot to finish the first half. Into the second half, we trot and we prosper. Let's see what we can make happen. Angry Ginge on the ball. You know what I think about redheads in the midfield? I think we need more of them. I've always been a big fan of Jack Colback. I'm even a bigger fan of Adam Hancock, and I'm a big fan of Angry Ginge for 1 Nil. I think we need more redheads in midfield. I'll say that out loud. 1 Nil in behind, and what a save from the keeper, man. That is actually, bro, that, low-key, incredible save, and an even better ball into the box. Unfortunately, not a poaching striker in there to finish it. Yeah, if that's me, man, I'm fucking right up in there, and I'm going to toe poke that shit home. East Q now, they're looking to make something happen. Ball into the mixer. Like I always say, you just got to get... Holy shit, where's that come from? Not a bad strike, though. No bad strike. Number 7. Oh, my bus used to be number 7. Shout out to that bus, man. Miss it. It was good times in high school. Nonetheless, digress. Now, this ball actually comes off an East Q player. I didn't think it at first, but 1 Nil get a corner from it. Have a look at this replay before we continue. You'll see the spin of the ball change. There we go. 1 Nil have a corner. No one from East Q believes it should be a corner. It should be a goal kick. This is very critical information. Early corner. Corner taken quickly, if you will. Ball into the back post. Angry Gins is there. Bit of composure, lad. And it is 2-1 to 1 Nil. Wow. Drama. But that's what football is. Yeah, it's like the bold and the beautiful. It's just incredible drama. Lovely stuff. You couldn't make this up. We're going towards the end of the game. Oasis playing in the background. What more can you want, man? Football, barbecue going, vintage football kits. Oasis in the background. Come on, lad. This is Melbourne madness. And we're going to do this for the SC Helos Invitational. Has he been fouled there? I'm not sure. But let's see what happens. Ball to the mixer. 1-on-1 with the keeper. What a block that is, man. That could be the block that takes 1 Nil into the grand final here. That could just be that. Now, HQ continuing forward. Is he fouled on the edge of the box there? I'm not sure. But they're still going to get an opportunity. Could that have been a penalty? And another great save from the keeper. He's 1 Nil, boys, man. They're willing to die for the badge. They're willing to die for Costa, their manager and club owner. 1 Nil looking to just get it up high, man, and get it out of there. Just get it out of there. They're going to go down the wing here. It's 1-on-1. Oh, now it's 2-on-2. 1 Nil breaking away. What can they do? It's 2-on-2. Oh, lovely stuff onto the left peg. That's a penalty. Guess what? Mikel don't give a shit, man. It's full time in his books. 2-1. 1 Nil into the grand final. Now it's a matter of SC Helos versus Pitchside. Pitchside have to draw or win to go through. They can't afford to lose. Otherwise, East Q will go through. So all eyes on this next game.
With the armband. Knock the tempo. Offside, yeah? If I'm in my own half and I make the run, not an offside. Yeah. Deal?
Yeah, no, that's the way it is.
Deal. No, it's not the way it is. Not for me.
Hey, this guy.
Not for me.
No, you went already on the other side. And there was 2 of you, actually.
I can tell you what, I came from the dressing room of that
Are you tapping this? Are you tapping this? Abuse against, are you tapping this? Abuse against the short, fat referee. Australia says no.
That's a mistake.
Alright, just pay rock on the office.
Yeah, you got to count it in. Pay rock, right? 1, 2.
No, you got to go 1, 2, 3 then go, yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
The game we've all been waiting for. SC Helos versus Pitchside Productions, brought to you by Select Cool Rooms. I know so many of our ultras that watch us every week. They're also massive fans of Pitchside Productions. And let me tell you one thing. I'm a huge fan of Pitchside Productions myself, man. But everyone involved. I'm a massive fan of John and the work he does, but I'm a massive fan of Watsonia Heights, all the people involved there, and a lot of the boys as well that you see in every episode. And of course, Coach Mick. Now, this is Nashi. He don't play as much anymore. He's had a few injuries, but he's Canadian, and he's playing up front. And lad, let me tell you, he's got tech. He's got tech, and we're going to see a bit of it today. Ball into the mixer. Bit of tech there from Jim, but just not a bit... Composure just completely not there. Look at this. Great ball into the box. Bear in mind. Yeah, I'll shout myself out there. Jim, nice touch. And he just gives up on it. Fuck, Jim. Go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think I'm butchering it, but this is Hanksy. No, it's not Hanksy. Holy shit. I forgot the goalkeeper's name, but he's just done a dummy. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an hour and 20 into commentary. It's been a big day. Vintage, authentic, retro in the shearer's cupboard. The vintage kit sellers linking up. And there's a vintage kit lover at the back post. It's me. It's me. I just bought a Northern Spirit 2002 training jersey. Oh, yeah. I scored on my left foot. Always happy with that. Always happy with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 1-0 up against all odds. Shout out to 1-4, one of my favourite pieces of Australian music, that album they did. But let's see the raw audio from this one. Now we move on in the game. SC Helos is 1-0 up. We've said that before today, and we knew how that ended. Disaster. Shock horror. Now, Pitchside looking to make something happen. Cam's on the ball, and as tends to happen with Cam, a goal ends up happening. And Nashi takes his shirt off, the Canadian striker. Now, it's no secret, I'm not a big fan of the Americans. I don't mind them just as a whole. Not really my culture or my thing, but Canadians, I can get around them. I've got a lot of love for him. And Nashi, man, he's at the top of them. Great finish. I had to leave that dive in there from Jimmy Jam. Very interesting stuff. He yelled out, looked around, saw no response from McKellen, continued on. Incredible stuff, Jim. You never fail to entertain. Now, great goal line clearance there from Arthur. Mick with a bit of composure. Him and Anton are going to go shoulder to shoulder. Look at that from Mick. Just that composure, man. It's not about strength. It's just about how you use it, you know. And goalkeeper comes out, Cooper. Well done to him. He was a great asset to have on the day. Sam gets on the ball. He may lose it there. It's going to come out to Cam. Ladies and gentlemen, this should have been a goal. Similar to Frank Lampard. He's been robbed. He's been absolutely robbed. Frank Lampard, 2010 World Cup. Even though England in that era, one of the worst international footballing sides I've ever seen. Actually, Cam, sorry to take away from your goal here, even though it didn't get counted as a goal at the time. England are by far the most overrated national team I've ever seen in my life, eh? I always get told when I make Australian football videos, like, yeah, nothing compared to England, blah, blah, because the English people watch it. But I'll tell you what, only one of us has an international trophy in the last 50 years out of Australia and England. And I'll tell you what, it's not England. Anyway, nonetheless, I digress. Just someone I really wanted to get off my chest. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Now, ball into the back post from Pitchside and Nashi, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason Canada's hosting a World Cup, because they produce footballers like that man. He's about to take his kid off, but there's people watching. He already took it off too. But have a look at this for a finish, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually outrageous. This is simply outrageous. And in my opinion, goal of the day. That is lovely technique. Lovely. Just fine, Jim. And slowly enter on another player, maybe even 3 minutes until we get caught, okay? The second half we go, we trot and we prosper. Some of the boys have gone for an early shower. They didn't want as much to do with it. And the Pitchside boys, they were happy to hear that news, so they just started dancing. Shout out to them. And Aaron Popovsky, actually, one of the boys you see dancing there, I highly urge you, if you haven't already, go watch the Pitchside episode based on his story. He's very incredible, and the things he's gone through and come out the other side of, truly remarkable. Shout out to you, Aaron. Shout out to your father as well, who made me feel very comfortable and very at home when in the Watsonia Clubhouse, and made sure I could have seconds and thirds, which I always appreciate, lad, because if I could, I'll have fifths. Now, Riley on the ball there after a bit of Samuel magic, and Riley, unlucky. I actually wasn't as far off as it looked. We're 2-1 down. We're really looking to make something happen. I don't mind spoiling a party, even if I'm friends. Like, if you're my friend, right, this is how I view it, right? Pitchside are my friends, and they're having a party. But if you invite me to your party when you're my friend, I'm going to gate crash it. You just won't be as mad about it, you know? So that's what we're looking to do here. We're looking to gate crash it even though you didn't invite us, because you invited too many girls, because you wanted all the girls to be there, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't want to invite us. So we're just going to gate crash it if we can. That's if we can. But maybe you've planned for that gate crash and you've put security at the door. I think that's what Pitchside have done by putting Mick on the field. Mick and Jimmy Jam are going to go head-to-head for a goal here in this second half. They are both looking to score. Now let's see who can break the deadlock first. Looks to release Jim. Go, Jim! Go, Jim! Straight at the keeper, Jim. Let's cut to the GoPro.
That's so shit. That is so shit.
You know what, Jim? You said it, not me, but I actually don't think that was that bad. I don't think that was that bad. I think just a bit of composure. And that's one thing we really need to work on with Jim, and you're going to see it in a clip soon. It's actually remarkable. Now, Sam on the ball again. We're 2-1 down. Look at this, bro. I'm going to tell you, he glides, man. He glides. Unfortunately, doesn't get the ball back there. But, man, incredible footballer. Lovely stuff. And shout out to Riley. And look at that, lad. And Sam came up to me after this. He goes, yeah, fat pillar for a reason. I said, I told you, Sammy. You don't say it often, man. But it is in there. It is in there. It comes out. Now, Anton looking for Jimmy Jam. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the miss of the season. No one in front of him. Let's cut to the raw audio of this one.
No way! Thought you were going to intercept it! No way!
As it stands, Jimmy Jam has had 2 golden opportunities. More than golden. I don't even know what you'd say. Diamond opportunities to score. A third is incoming. But unfortunately, Arthur, our ultra, overcooks it a bit in the oven. Let's cut to Jim's raw reaction on this one.
Yes! Oh!
I've just realised watching that back, Jim was around 5 to 10 metres offside to start with. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Now, Mick is also still on the field and he's looking to get a goal. It would be biblical if a 50-year-old coach from Ireland was to get a goal before Jimmy Jam in this tournament today. Bear in mind, Mick, he's the coach. He doesn't hop on the field much anymore nowadays, and rightfully so. If he was to get an injury, it could take a while to recover. Nonetheless, I digress. Have a look at this from Mick, man. Some things truly never leave you. Bro, that roar's nuts. Oh, that it was beautiful to experience that in real time. Well done to Mick. And there's Samuel, and I just walk away because I thought I'm pretty sure that's illegal, and I don't want to be a witness in court. That nutmeg was disgusting. Jim giving up on the ball there, and Ultra Sean going for a very interesting finish there. That might have found its way into the back post. Now we're 3-1 down. Arthur's come up. No, Cooper's come up. Sorry. And there's Sean there, and he's Jack. Oh, unlucky Jack. I love Jack. I fucking love Jack. And he's vintage, authentic, retro man. One of the all-time kit sellers around here. And Sam comes to help him as well because the keeper had gone up. We're not going to concede on this one. Surely not. Nashy's on 2. There's no way we would concede a hat-trick to a Canadian. Unless it's Alfonso Davies. Or Owen Hargraves. Oh, shit. Nashy's got 3. What a goal, but. What a goal. Right place, right time like a true poacher. Great celebration too. 3 goals, 3 celebrations. More of that in general. More of that in general moving forward, man. Incredible stuff from there from Nashy. And just lovely stuff, isn't it? It's poetic. It is truly beautiful. Now, SC Helos 4-1 down. Are you shocked? We're looking to make something happen. Jimmy Jam's standing 2 metres offside in an 18-yard box. Bro, we actually need to do off-season work with him. Look, I know this storyline is incredible of Jimmy scoring a goal, but if he put more effort in general, I genuinely think he could get 5 to 10 goals because we have no problem creating opportunities. That's where I'm at with it all. That's where I'm at with it. Just a bit more effort or positioning, if you will. Maybe we need to get a coach in. I'm going to send the ball out wide here to Anton, and Anton is doing all he can to get Jimmy Jam a goal, but standing at the back post is Ned in what may be his final game for SC Helos. It falls to Ned. He miskicks it. Falls to Jim. Jim has an open net. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim makes it 4-2. Let's cut to the raw from this one. Jimmy Jam wasn't too happy with the fact he had an open net.
It's an open net. Finally! Peel off, Jimmy, peel off!
What a finish! What a finish!
Finally! Finally!
What an assist! Now, I know Jim has his goal, but I'm telling you, the best moment is yet to come. This is one of my favourite pieces of content I've ever seen at an SC Helos game. Ball in behind the Jim. Keeper's on the floor, gone the wrong way, and he still missed.
Yes, yeah. Oh. Yes, yes. Through. Oh my!
I love this game, man. How good's that? Oh, bro. What a guy. Now, this is our last game of the 2025 season. I repeat, this is our last plays of the 2025 season. And it will end in a goal with an ultra. From an ultra, I should say. Which is very beautiful in my opinion. That makes it 4-3. Pitchside, if they get a draw, they're through. So I think they're chilling at this point. This is in the final minute or two. Ends with a goal from Ultra Sean. He thoroughly deserves it. I see him in the comments. I see him interacting all the time. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. And if you're an Ultra and you want to play with us in 2026 preseason, get in the comments, man. I'm sure we can make something happen. 4-3 down. Let's see what happens. Oh, Mick with a glancing header there, by the way. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Bro, Nick actually a baller. He played in the League of Ireland, man. Is that true? I'm not telling. Now, can we make something happen at the end of the game? Let's try and make something happen, lads. Let's make a 4-4 draw, you know. Let's repeat Liverpool-Arsenal, Arshavin. Let's give Nashi a fourth. Wait. Yeah. No, that doesn't work. Anyway, Pitchside into the grand final. 1 Nil as well on 6 points. East Q on 4 points. SC Helos finished the day on 0 points. Shock horror. Now, I just want to say before we head into the grand final, we will be doing the Crossbar Challenge up next. One player from each team. But a massive thank you to everyone who's watched all of our games this year. We still have the final to go in this episode. But yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone who's watched us play throughout the year. I truly appreciate you guys. We have a massive 2026 incoming. Hey, let's get into the final.
Home boy, home down boy.
That's Billy, the goalkeeper. This is actually his last ever game for SC Helos, so I'd like him to take the first one. Oh, what a chance. Helos, Watsonia, 1 Nil, East Q. Take that, hit it. The other three after him still get that chance.
There's not much daylight left. Have a drink. No one smiles.
Okay, no one
stand up.
This guy's funny.
Oh, Canadian. Get the ref. Zoom in on the ref. Zoom in on the ref.
Quick looker. You're gonna get there.
There's more coming, mate. There's more coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here. The grand final of Melbourne Madness. Pitchside Productions versus 1 Nil FC. This is brought to you by Nardo, our main sponsor and our main kit supplier. I can't thank Nardo enough, Bo and the team, Reshays, the designer for SC Helos early on, now the designer at Nardo. I can't thank them enough, man. Their unwavering support and loyalty to everything I do is truly incredible. I just wouldn't be simply in the position to do these things without them. Now, Pitchside, straight off the bat, lad. Should be 1-0, if I'm being honest with you. But it's not. It's 0-all. Lovely flick there, by the way. Lovely flick. And you can just tell these boys play on this pitch. That is simple. We're not synthetic, man. So I think that's why we didn't get even close to a point. We just never played on synthetic from an SC Helos perspective. Now 1-0 and Pitchside, they're getting into it. Lovely stuff. Few challenges flying in. Keep it coming as long as no one gets injured, man. And it's all fun and games. I'm happy with it. Now 1-0 going to get a shot off. Lovely stuff. Hit with a bit of venom, that one. How's Pitchside going to respond? They're going to send the ball upfield. Let's see what happens here. Cam with an incredible touch, a deft touch, if you will. Breaks through. He's looking for Tom Harris. Tom Harris with a running behind. Lovely ball from Cam. 1-0. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. Shout out to Tom Harris for playing on the day as well, man. Truly appreciate him. I've met many content creators in my time, and let me tell you, some of them are pricks. Some of them are gronks. Tom Harris, definitely not one of them, man. Incredible person. Thank you for coming along. I truly appreciate it. And look at this GoPro angle, man. Have a look at this. Run, Tom. Run, Tom. Run, Tom. Go, Tom. Go, Tom. Kick, Tom. Kick, Tom. Sam from 1-0 loses, man. What a finish. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Now, look at that jacket from the Pitchside goalkeeper, by the way. Lovely little windbreaker. Pitchside, they're getting in. There's a bit of a press here. Seba from Pitchside getting it out of there, man. And he's looking for Daniel. Daniel's going to lose his challenge there. Can he win it back? 1-0 looking for a bit of composure. Someone just needs to bring it down here. 1-0 going to get the opportunity to take his man on. Look at this. What a goal. I'm so sorry I don't know his name. What a goal. That body fake there to get that space. I'm not an analyst, right? I've never claimed to be an analyst. I don't know shit when I'm looking at a football field, man. I just know culture, if you will, right? But that body fake that got him into that space there, lovely. And then the finish to top it off. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the most underrated goal of the day, in my opinion. Lovely little sequence there. Making it 1-all. No longer 1-0, it's 1-all. 1-0 versus Pitchside. Here we go. Heading into the dying stage of the first half, we really need a star to step up. And that's exactly what Cam is from Pitchside, I should say. He's incredible. Opportunity falls out of Tom, and it draws out one of the best saves of the day. Tom Harris on the free kick here. What can he do? He's going to get this one into the mixer. And Sam from 1-0 once again there to answer the call. He gets the call every time. He goes, hey, Sam, I need you to bail us out, lad. I need you to make a goal line clearance, if you will. And Sam just picks up. He goes, yeah, no problems. Oh, just give me a second. He just does it. He just does it. Incredible stuff, man. Shout out to him. 1-0, Angry Ginge, I should say, from 1-0, going down the line. They're looking to create something. As we saw earlier when 1-0 played Pitchside, they peppered him there for a few minutes. So it's in them. And, oh, that was such a deft little dink. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. It was hit with enough power, but also just that pace, man. Crossbar down, that's an incredible goal. Into halftime we go, 1-all. Let's see what's happening in the sheds and at the barbecue.
Oh, right.
That's what, 2019?
Alright, for those who are unaware, so we got this one done, as you can see the name on the front.
I remember that,
I'll take her.
I'm just saying what I
That name was a man that's not here today.
Oh, what's a nice one?
This.
Oh, show the camera that.
Can you see the name on it? So it's Ned's last day here at SC Helos, essentially, as far as we know and understand.
So we're giving him a trophy.
So this is the Ned PB trophy. Awarded for Ned's favourite goal of the day.
Oh.
Now, basically everyone else is left.
See any of the goals.
Yeah, but Ned can vote it for fucking...
I saw 8. How many goals was there?
Vote for my goal, Ned.
There was 3 goals, wasn't there?
What's that mean?
He's broken the fucking trophy already.
Hey, Ned, my goal. Is it me or...
It is, it's real cool. That's a good way.
What an honour for
Ned TV. And then, well, this one, Jerb, it says Joe K, but I'll just say it's the Jerb G trophy.
Oh, right.
That's for MVP in your opinion.
In my opinion.
Oh, wait, I will.
Jim.
No, bro.
You get me? Easy. Nah, that's not me. That's not me. Then you go, nah, that's not me. Then you go, nah, that's not me. Yeah, I used to wear good.
Shout out to Ned. I hope we don't get done for copyright on that, eh? Lovely. I'm sure Skepta and JME would be very happy with that rendition of That's Not Me. One of the all-time songs. Now, Pitchside, they're going to knock it about the back. They're composed. They're very composed about the situation they find themselves in. They find themselves beckoning for a trophy that has not been won yet. They'll be the first name ever engraved on this trophy. Now, Tom Harris into the box. Calm as ever. Calm as ever. And now it's Taylor. That's his name from 1 Nil, the bold fella. That's his name. I hope it's his name, because that's what I've been thinking his name is. There's Angry Ginge. Is that a handball? I don't know. I didn't see it. Once again, I don't want to get caught up in being a witness in crimes. You know what I mean? If it's a handball, then live and let live. Angry Ginge making his way into the corner. What can he do? He can always do something, I tell you that much. He's going to win a corner. Let's see what happens here. I didn't even leave that in, but something must not have happened. My bad, ladies and gentlemen, my bad. Now, Pitchside are going to go down the line here. Cam's going to get the ball. He's going to go on the inside of Sam. He's just going to settle. That's what he's going to do. He's going to settle. Pitchside, adamant going down this left side. What can they do? Ball into the mixer now. Back post. Tom Harris. Oh, unlucky. You know, that was reminiscent of, and it's opposite sides, if you will. But Ryan McGowan into Tim Cahill 2014 World Cup. It's not, it's not like on Instagram every 3 months Tim Cahill posts it, or every 3 weeks, but I haven't seen it in a while, because Tim never posted, actually. Nonetheless, I digress. Pitchside are going to go out the field here. They're 1 Nil going to clear it. Let's see what happens. Okay, ball into the mixer. I love it. Bit of composure. That's all we need. Let's see what happens. Ball in behind. It falls to Cam. Taylor's on the ground. Shit. Cam. No look pass. Holy shit. I just turned my head in commentary. I got fooled. Falls to Tom Harris. Top corner. Lovely stuff. 2-1, man. 2-1. I think... actually, shit. Tom Harris golden boot. I think he is. 1, 2... Never claimed to be a mathematician. I don't know how many goals he's got today, but it's definitely a few. Lovely stuff there from Tom, man. Look at this for a finish, by the way. Top stuff. Top stuff. It's 2-1. Let's see how 1 Nil respond, but before we do, let's check the GoPro angle from Tom. As you'll see here, the composure in real time is actually beautiful to watch. As you see, he just sends it onto his left foot, top corner. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. 2-1 up. Let's see how the rest of this game pans. And shout out to Adrian G, who came down and did the photos on the day. Massive shout out to him and everything he was a part of. He's incredible at what he does. I really appreciate him coming down. Now, 1 Nil looking to go forward. Let's see what they can do. They're in the Samurai Japanese kit, or inspired, I should say. They're going to shift it out wide. Now, they need to get the ball in the box, man. They need to get the ball in the box. They need to get into the mixer. In the mixer, they get it. It's a fairly tame shot, I should add. But they're getting it in there, because you just never know what will happen. Yeah, you just, honestly, you never know. But I wouldn't mind going to penalties, to be honest with you. I honestly would not have mind going to penalties. That would have been incredible to watch unfold. Ball into Cam. Cam's going to shift it out to the left. Let's see what Pitchside can do. Once again, overlapping left back. This is champagne football. Falls to Cam. He's looking to get an extra pass onto it. Unfortunately, gets caught under his feet. And the 1 Nil boys are going to clear their lines. Man, that was incredible football. That was simply incredible football. Let's see what happens here. 1 Nil looking to counter. Can they do so? Pitchside coming with a tackle and an even heavier tackle from 1 Nil. That was a heavy challenge. That was a heavy challenge. I love Angry Jeans, but these are things we've got to avoid on days like this, man. Now, there was a heavy, very heavy tackle, but we did miss it on the cameras, and that gave away a free kick in the dying stages of this game. So it is 2-1. Unfortunately, the cameras didn't capture this tackle towards the end of the game, but Tom Harris over the ball is on the edge of the box. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3-1. Tom Harris is officially the golden boot. Shock horror, to be fair. Shock horror. But yeah, Pitchside 3, 1 Nil 1. Some things you just can't teach. As I mentioned earlier with mixed goal, even that free kick there, man. You think you know where it's going until he hits it, and everyone's wrong-footed. Wall, defender on the line, goalkeeper. Have a look, man. Everyone's completely wrong-footed. Shout out to Tom Harris, man. Beautiful stuff. And that's the final there, 3-1. Pitchside Production are the inaugural Melbourne Madness winners. I can't thank our sponsors enough. I can't thank everyone who came out in the day. I truly appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm incredibly grateful to be surrounded by such a beautiful community. Thank you so much. Let's get into the presentation. Shout out to the Pitchside boys. Incredible stuff.
First things first, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's here today. It truly means the world to me. But I want to say a massive thank you to a man who rocked up, basically knowing nothing about the event and just stood in the middle all day. Very thankless task. Shout out to Mikel. Yeah, for free. For free. Okay, next up we obviously have Watsy as the winners, and we'll get to that. But before we do, this is Ned. Ned, come here. Ned is my best friend from high school, but one of the most loyal servants from SC Helos. He has an innate ability to score whenever a dog invades the field. Ned has 2 goals for SC Helos each time after a dog has paused our game. Now Ned is... today was his last ever day for SC Helos as he moves over to the other side of the world. Now, Ned does not know the name of the man who scored this goal, but this is the Ned Pearsonberg Trophy. It's first ever, and it's for the best goal of the day. Now, Ned, try your best to describe the goal.
This man was in the box and he was ready. He was poaching. There was a ball that came across, and then there was a scorpion kick behind him.
Up to the front. Come accept your trophy. Well done. Well done. Well done, Nashi. Well done.
Hey, is that from New South Wales?
Now, we have the Joe K Trophy. Now, for those of you who may not know, Joe K is an integral part of SC Helos. He couldn't be here today, so Jobinho is going to present this on his behalf. Shout out to Jobinho, been around from day one. Now, this is going to a man who was not on the winning team, made me laugh multiple times when we versed him. It's going to Sam from 1 Nil, best player on the day. Yeah. Get rid of your mate, lad. Well done, Paul.
What is this? What? I'm the best player? You're a joke. You're off your head. Anyway, thanks so much to the referee and you setting this up, and hopefully we can do it all again next year. Thank you.
Now, I'd like to invite Watsonia, aka Pitchside Productions, up to the front to lift the trophy. Hey, all of you.
Joey! Where's Rita? Hey, Tom, you left the couple of times. Top ball scorer, top goal scorer.
Joe Potts! Joey! Joe!
I just want to say a massive thank you to the boys from Pitchside Productions, especially John. I get the credit for organising it, but without this man, it was nowhere near possible. And the work he does for Watsonia as a football club is incredible.